Neverthere is a narrative-driven tabletop role-playing game podcast. For this season, we're using the Dungeons & Dragons 5e rules. Kinda. Sometimes the language on this podcast can get a little spicy, but if that doesn't bother you, my name is Will, and I play Six.
I'm Bruce, and I'm the voice of Archie.
I'm Frazier, and I play Margbark Smooth.
And I'm your game master, Tanner, and this is what happened on the last episode of Neverthere, the Neverthere.
The boys needed a purpose, and this is the one that I've given them.
What I'm trying to say is, if you want to cry, I'll give you something to cry about. And I Eldritch Blast him.
Six gets his mace out, pulls it over his head. He's just going to throw his mace at one of the two guys and then tackle the stone.
And inky blackness begins to pour out and writhe around it and wrap around your body.
All right, Margbark, get ready to run! And I'm just gonna try to grab Six and just yank him out of this inky blackness.
Yeah, I reach down and grab the stone and I toss it in the bag of holding.
Where are you guys heading? Back to Leyland?
Leyland, booking it.
But so what have you got?
Guys, I have a confession. And he reaches into the bag of holding.
Mark, put it back in the bag!
Oh shit! And I put it back in the bag very quickly.
Six passes out.
Before you pass out, you notice you feel hunger again, which is really weird for you.
I'm so hungry.
All right, so I was going to do like a really cool introductory scene where we just continue from last time, but also, hey, you guys leveled up, so let's leave some suspense hanging in the air. You gained 2 levels, so we went from 3 to 5.
That's because yo ass forgot to make us go to 4 at some point.
No, Will, it's because I wanted there to be more suspense, and because you went through so much, you really earned it. Like, this was like a double milestone. So it was completely planned and not because I forgot to put you at level 4.
Yeah. For sure. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you. I just need you. What I really need you to do is believe me more often. Because if you don't, I'll give you disadvantage.
It'll give you...
Is that the DM disadvantage?
Diabetes.
Or just all the diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yes,
Diabetes.
Six now has live beatus.
Live beatus. Got it. Hey, okay. So here's. I'm guessing you want us to describe what happens when we turn level 5.
That would be Just give me some cool stuff
cool.
You got.
I changed my cantrips. I now have thaumaturgy and mending on top of spare the dying. Good. I got rid of toll the dead. It sucked so much, and I kept guidance. And I have access to 3rd level spells.
It does not suck. You just keep missing.
Dude, I have used that spell 5 times, hit 1 time. I as I'm editing through, I'm making mental notes of how many times I've used that stupid ass spell.
What works and what doesn't, so he doesn't.
So I got that. I took thaumaturgy mending. It's going to be super good. I have plans for those. It's very nice. And I have access to 3rd level spells. Fun fact: as a cleric, I don't naturally get access to the spell Fireball, but I have Fireball.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Wait, but why? Hold on. Okay, I don't.
Give me a good reason why you would have access to Fireball.
Because he's metal and he can make sparky spark.
Bam, boom, boom.
Hey, I'll give you access to the cantrip Firebolt.
No,
Fireball.
But you have to say it like that every time.
I can't
And
even
it
do
has
that.
to be at least 90%
Makes
mimicry.
my nose run. Just kidding. That's Tanner.
It makes mine too. It's terrible.
I know. I'm making fun of you.
Fireball.
That's how I sounded these last 4 days when I was sick.
You have to say it from your nose.
Yeah, you got to just talk with a smile and it does it automatically.
If I talk with a smile, it makes me. I don't know why
Oh
I'm
God,
shaking.
that sounds
You
terrible.
make it
Terrible.
sound like
Stop
a
it.
stable grandpa.
Stop it. Okay. I also took a feat for my level 4. I took.
Ooh, you got 3 feats now?
No, just 2. Well, no, I get it. It's stupid. All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Actually, I only have 1 feat. I don't know why I said 2. All right.
Bad.
I have taken skill expert because I am
Oh,
boring
yeah, okay,
as fuck.
yeah.
No. Okay. Here's the logical reason why I took it. Okay. I wanted to show his growth in his conversational skills with both the mask upgrading and the stuff. So I took both proficiency and expertise in persuasion. So now I have a +5 persuasion with the advantage of when I'm trying to save people's lives.
Jesus Christ, I fucked up.
Hey, at least he's doing stuff that like you were like, here, I'll give you this cool thing. And he was like, I'm going to embrace it instead of just never fucking use it.
Yeah. No, it's
and I
great.
also put an extra point in wisdom. I'm almost at +4 wisdom.
Awesome. That's a lot of fun stuff, Will. Bruce, what'd you get?
I just became a lot better at thwacking.
Oh, yeah. Barbarian. Hit more.
Oh wait, he hits twice now. You get 2 attacks in a turn. Oh,
Well, and I also got another, or I got a skill point, ability point addition to my strength. So my strength is now +4 instead of +3. And the best part is the best part. This is amazing. I'm so glad I got this at this level because it fucks everybody's retreat, everything way up. And that's that I, when I'm unarmored, can now move 40 feet per turn instead of 30.
dope. Oh,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah.
Which means
Your
that
dash
technically
is-
anything that can only move 30 feet can never escape.
Wait. In your jump, like half your movement too, so you can jump 20 feet. Is that correct?
Forward.
But
Forward.
what's the up?
I think you can jump up like. We'll have to look up jump. Actually, hold on,
Jumping up is a bit of a. I think there's a lot more like limitations on that. You cannot jump 20 feet in vertically.
After moving at least 10 feet on fire, you can jump your strength score in feet straight forward, or 3+ your strength modifier in feet up. So I can jump 7 feet up. That's a pretty impressive.
That's huge.
Wow, that is very
Running.
You could, 7 foot
You could
vertical.
dunk yourself like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. Well, no, that's not a vertical because I'm moving. My
Oh,
vertical would
Strength
be 3+, or I'm sorry, halved. Jump distance is halved, so I guess technically I could jump like 4 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah, nice.
4 feet straight up. That's still pretty. That's still a pretty hefty
nice.
vertical
Yeah.
for a 200-pound person.
Yep. All right, Fraser, what did you get for upgrading to level 5? Oh, wait, we forgot. Scroll down your charisma and make that 18.
Oh, shit.
Bonk. You're going to do so
18.
much more damage.
Well, for my level 5, I got more charisma, which makes me a big, strong, scary, damagey dealing boy. But also get Pact of the Blade, which means that I can pretty much do whatever kind of weapon I want. And it's my special weapon that does
Special
more
boy.
damagey. Thirsting Blade also lets me attack twice, which is super dope. So I can just wham and then a bam and then thank you, ma'am.
Yep, and remember your sword. So longsword variant allows you to do versatile, which means you can hold it in 2 hands and do 1d10 damage instead of just 1d8. So you can whack twice with that extra damage. It's very good. All right, so now we move on into the story. The scene stands. The 3 of you are standing in Outward Enterprises with Baeth Sashir. After your conversation explaining to him what had happened in Arcus, your boy Margbark decided to pull out the stone, and it is currently tendrils of the same black inkiness are reaching out from Six's face as he falls backwards, saying something about "I'm hungry." But you hear the crash as Six falls against the floor, tendrils still reaching from his face underneath his mask as the tendrils reach out from the stone that you are holding, Margbark. What do you do? All of you but Six. Six, you decided that you passed out. Sorry, bud.
So I think at the end of the last episode, I was more or less like, "Oh shit," and put it back in the bag quickly.
Okay, so you stuff it back into the bag of holding, which was is as good idea as now as it was the first time, and yeah, the tendrils. Of course, you see the stone disappear into the bag. The tendrils that are coming out from underneath Six's mask are still now they're sort of reaching aimlessly and slowly pulling back into his face.
Six, what's up with your face?
You know, you should probably see a doctor about that one.
Six says,
Oh, it's good. It's good. In a podcast, you do a face. You did a face. Baeth looks stunned.
I like how I get away with that all
Yeah.
the time, and yet the one time Will does it, he just fucking hits you
Called
with
out.
a hammer.
Called out. Baeth looks stunned at this point. He looks between the two of you that are standing, Margbark and Archie, and then looks down at Six and says, I don't know if smelling salts will work on him. What the fuck, guys? Sorry, no, I don't know you. What the fuck, Archie?
I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen. You told me I was crazy.
Okay. First things first. We need to wake him up. This seems to be a problem.
I poke Six in the side of his head with my toe of my boot.
Six, from some space in your remaining consciousness, you hear. But it sounds like a drop
It's
of...
gentle. I'm not kicking him.
It
I'm
sounds
just
like a
kinda-
drop of
yeah.
water in an
what am I
expanse.
experiencing? Am I actually just
You're just
blackness,
unconscious. I didn't prepare anything for whatever your current state
Do
is. so you're
robots
just
dream?
unconscious. Of electric sheep.
Of
Oh,
electric. Thank you.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Makes
Good,
sense.
good. I actually wasn't even thinking about when I said it, but you did good. You done
Thanks.
did a thing.
Thanks.
I guess I attempt to wake up. Does that?
You do
It
so.
stirs me. It stirs me. Yeah.
you do so.
That stirs me.
I didn't impose the unconsciousness, so I'm not going to make you roll anything.
Have you
for it.
guys noticed how I get in Six voice? I do it every time. I gotta get very soft.
I mean, we cut all the versions of me getting into voices.
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I know.
Every time Will does that, I'm gonna be like, cue for Will to get into his Six voice.
Yeah.
Cue for Will to get into his.
Well, hopefully you believe us now. Looking at Baeth.
Okay. I am.
Even if you don't believe everything we're saying, it's pretty obvious something funky's going on.
Certainly something funky is going on. I can 100% believe that, right? Like, you have shown me this stone that is now connected somehow to your face. I was saying before it's all in your head, but now it kind of seems like it's all in your head.
That's a funny one. I like that joke.
Sometimes you have to
See,
inject
the
the
problem's
humor.
not it's in his head. The problem is that it's trying to get out of his head. If it's in his head, it's fine.
Has Six ever laughed? Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Oh, that's gonna be a new fun thing I get to do.
Six discovers laughter, an achievement pops up.
Well, Margbark, I think that thing needs to stay in the bag. Obviously, I have a connection to it. I don't know what it's about. I'd like to talk to someone.
I mean, I don't know any particular, physicians that deal with darkness emanating from stone and noggin. We might, I don't know, those kind of people and specialists you could find in Casterhaven or the capital city. There's a lot of people you could talk to. It just depends on what you want to do.
Piat Belcom. Have you heard that name?
P what now?
Piat Belcom.
Goes in tight.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you.
Belcom.
Auf Wiedersehen?
What'd you call me?
Belcom. I'm trying not to say the word come.
Sorry, you have failed. Wait. Here's a question. I just want to.
Peter Belcott?
I want to know because of just morbid curiosity. It's not morbid. I don't want to say sexual curiosity. Just out of pure curiosity. The amount that you know, you don't want to say come. Why?
Truthfully, I don't know what the word come means. We should talk about come for the next few minutes of this podcast.
Sure. What?
Come.
Actually, that is the name of the book. Hang on one second. And he goes off to a shelf. He comes back with a book. It's just titled Come, 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 Come.
This is good. God, so bad.
Archie takes that crossbow that whoever found, and he just points it under his chin and pulls it.
All right.
Blows his brains all over base fucking shop.
Okay.
Joke's on you. I don't have brains. Owl. Green. Orange.
You don't have a best friend anymore either.
Okay, look, I am a little out of my depth here. I have been through many adventures, traveled the seas, and found my own way across countries and continents. But this is something that I have not had the pleasure of dealing with before. Smoky stones. Who knew that was a thing? So, what would you like to do? I can potentially lead you in a direction, but I am, like I said, out of my depth here.
Specifically, we met a gnome. His name was Pudridge. He is the historian of Arcus, the number 2 historian, and he told us of. I don't know that he's still a thing. Oh, Margbark, do you remember Pudridge? Did we already ask him that question? We probably did.
Maybe. It doesn't matter. Ask again. You do.
Yeah.
Yes, the little short bald guy I tried to attack before I flung myself out of that window. How could I forget?
It was
All right,
very
well, so
memorable.
it's safe to say he survived because that's a very, very, very detailed memory of what happened in that room.
It is. That's a good sign. Well, I guess we could start by. I have a few questions for him at this point. Like, what is this stone? If he could tell me anything about Neverthere, Tej, anything.
Do you know how to find this man again?
No, but he did tell me about the Queen's historian, the number 1 historian in all of Lear. I thought maybe we could try to see him. I don't know if Archie would be okay with this. Archie?
As long as I don't got to look at her ugly face, yeah.
Who is her ugly face?
I think he was talking about the Queen.
Oh, she is very beautiful.
Are you sure you're not blind, mate?
Yeah, no, she's like, it is well known here for Hot Girl Summer. She was very lauded.
Yes.
Sorry, mate, I was
HGS.
raised poor. I don't know what hot girl summer is.
But do you remember Goth Girl Summer?
GGS.
Just GGS.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all remember Goth Girl Summer.
Yep.
Very
Golf
good.
summer. Yep.
Umbrellas everywhere. Okay, all right, look. Okay, if that is the plan, if that is the only lead that you have, speaking to them, I do have some connections within the capital. And luckily, I guess we put up, well, there was a lot more to cover, but so now we can start here on the secondary portion of the conversation. You finished the job in Arcus, yes?
No. The job was, wait. We agreed to take Arcus back from some punks who went to Casterhaven, not to save it from some big black inky monster. So that voided the contract. As soon as that thing showed up.
Okay, I don't... Right, so, what is his name? The asshole that came in, he is,
Chaundry.
Abernathy.
Aberlane. Yeah, Chaundry. Thank you. Yes, Chaundry Aberlane. So, he is still in town. He is still staying at the edge. And we could do one of two things. Now, you see, I like having good business relations. So if this was like, you didn't quite finish the job and we need to keep... If what you say is true and this thing just takes people, what is the likelihood that it took all of the Nix inheritors from the city?
I mean, it's highly likely it took everybody from the city.
We barely escaped.
But if people don't remember people being in this city, this is one of those gray spaces, right? So, can we say...
Technically, the job was still completed. I see what you're saying.
yes.
Now.
Is this a technicality we can lean on?
Oh, the part of the job was to keep Dennis safe. We didn't even meet him.
If you didn't meet him...
Well, see, but that was written in. Hold on.
He probably has no memory of Dennis.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Well, it don't matter if he does, because there was a clause in the contract that clearly stated if harm were to come to Dennis before we were able to locate him, it's not our problem.
That's true.
We never located him.
Never located him.
Loophole.
I like loopholes.
Who do you think you're dealing with here, bro?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we are, I was trying to get you to come to that conclusion, because if we can argue that to Chaundry, then we can say we accomplished our part of the deal. Again, I was paid my entire fee up front. I know you got 50% up front. Chaundry has not let me forget that. So, if you want to collect the remaining 150, well, how about this? You said that this thing, when it takes people, right, they can't remember it. Is there someone we can ask that have met these people?
I remembered Pudridge.
Okay.
Pudridge didn't get taken.
Do you?
But where do we find him?
Here's.
Well, we could always just ask Aberlane if he remembers who his fucking baker was.
Oh yeah, we could just ask Aberlane about Zeke Gladfoot.
You could ask Aberlane about Zeke. Did he know about Zeke Gladfoot before?
Well, apparently he was chums with his son. Yeah, here's the interesting part, is the problem started with Dennis in the first place. He's the one who let these kids in there.
Okay, well, here is, even with that information, was there anyone else that you brought or know of to find that would be able to be a third-party source that is objective in this whole situation, that might be able to say some things?
I gesture my hand over to Aaron Azure.
Oh, right, I forgot about your ass.
Oh, he's here with us. Okay.
Yeah, I personally didn't. I just couldn't remember if we left him outside. Okay.
He literally wrote on the back of Archie's horse. I forgot about that.
So you gesture over to Aaron, who's just staring off into space. I mean, there could be just the answer to life itself right in this room, and he would not see it at this point. This guy?
What? He's a bard. He knows everybody in the city.
Okay. I mean, it's worth a shot. Like I said, what's his face? He's in the Edge. And if you can convince him, that's on you. I can say that I maintained up to my contract position. That's what I like about having you guys under contract, is like saying, hey, now I pay them just as much as you pay them. So we won't work with those guys again, but that just means that I won't work with Chaundry again. So it's no big deal.
That's not really a loss.
No.
It was his guard captain. The guy we rescued from the basement or whatever. Not really a good guard
Harren?
captain if you're getting locked in the basement.
You mean
Harren?
Harry.
Well, if he remembers Harren, then that means Harren survived.
Harren could definitely be a good witness for what we did, what we faced.
And he would be, because, well, he also would potentially be a witness in saying that we ran away and everything died, but,
Wait, hold on.
Who knows?
Margbark, you remembered Harren. Harren's alive. That's good.
That I did.
Or maybe he's not alive, but he certainly didn't get swallowed by Big Smoke.
You know that Zeke Gladfoot fucker is?
You're asking him if he knows Zeke Gladfoot?
Yeah, Marg.
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh,
no.
You do not remember
No.
Zeke Gladfoot.
Who? Who?
Oh, this is so fun for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to I'm thinking in my head now, like, who should we remember?
I will tell you.
Because we will remember in real life, and so we're like, oh yeah, duh, that person. But then, if we shouldn't, then we shouldn't.
Margbark does not remember Zeke Gladfoot.
Wait, so why would Margbark specifically not remember Zeke Gladfoot?
You have not been taken.
Margbark was not taken by the big bad black inky monster thing. We were and spit back out.
Hold on. So anyone that has been taken by the Neverthere,
oh, he's getting it,
will remember anyone else no matter what.
Yep.
But oh fucking shit. Oh.
I just
real life revelations.
Who is Zeke and why are his feet so goddamn happy?
I just look at Six and I go, "There's your fucking proof."
All right, that's more than enough. Let's go see Chaundry, get our money.
Yes. So many either. I mean, you know. Hey, and
Archie does like Eider.
If you
I'm all about my money.
you know,
Legal tender, please.
I would say rest, but a lot of this stuff seems to be like really time sensitive, especially if whatever this thing was that you met in Leyland Ruins is now closer into the continent. Like, I don't know where it would have had to come through in order to get here, right? Like,
Oh, well, it came out of some mountain pass over opposite of the Splinterlands.
yeah.
I can tell you how it came.
Oh, this
When
the book. Yeah. Okay. Here.
Yeah.
Come.
Come. My favorite book.
Archie has an aneurysm.
When that stone is around me, the only thing I can think is I become the smoke.
Well, you weren't the smoke when it ate Professor
Oh yeah.
Argo Malcott. That doesn't make sense.
No, but I did eat Ranji.
I reach into the bag and kind of peek the stone out just a little bit.
Yeah. You can see.
And
the
then I shove it
tendrils.
back in real quick, and then I peek it out, and then I shove it back in real quick, and I peek it out.
So yeah. Okay. If you're doing this kind of testing thing, there's a little reaction. The stone is certainly still reaching out. And like, I will say at most you get a little bit of tunnel vision from this 6.
Ooh. Well, that's quite the effect. I don't like it. Please don't do that.
What did you feel?
Well, I felt like I was in a tunnel. Over and over again. In rapid succession.
Yep. Okay. The episode of sex jokes. Love it.
Ha 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 ha.
That's actually not where I was going with this.
Oh, okay. My bad. I got a dirty mind.
Come.
Hey, Matt, it was an
come.
ostrich head, you fucking pervert.
All right. This is good.
This podcast
It
has
just keeps
devolved.
getting better.
It keeps getting better. All right. Okay, look. So you guys can go. I
We
would
were
say
making something at one point, you know?
we still are, baby. You guys could go. You should go talk to Chaundry. He is, certainly not staying in one of your excellent rooms at the Edge. You're welcome. But I know Stable Grandpa probably has your horses taken care of, so they will be rested and fed. A couple of things that we need to kind of consider before you do take off. Margbark. Well, I guess Archie and 6. I am already in business with you. We have contracts signed. Is this man here, and he points to the drow, is he part of the deal? I think we have gone through a little bit together where I could kind of trust your decision-making skills. You have made me money. That is what matters right now. What I'm asking for is, do I need to go buy an extra horse?
No, probably not. Margbark is not really staying with us. I don't really like him that much.
All right, Fraser, thanks for being on the podcast.
Bye. See you later, Fraser. Thanks for
It was great being here. Thank you all so much. Fuck you all. Fuck you very much. Fuck you.
A sad. No, I'm just kidding.
I think that question is best left up to Margbark. Margbark, just speaking from my sake, you were a big help in Arcus. You helped us a lot. You broke down the barrier with your cool glowing purple sword and hit people with your purple over and over again. What is that? That's pretty cool.
That's a special friend of mine that comes with me.
We got to stop using that word.
A special friend. You know what I mean.
No, I meant
so-
comes.
He's arriving.
So you come together a lot.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes, we come.
Can we be done with this joke? Stop it. I'm going to have to leave it in the podcast if we don't stop.
I think we're past taking it.
I think we are.
Otherwise, it'll just come again.
Okay, all right.
God.
Please help.
Okay, listen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get you set up. We're going to have we'll have a good discussion about contracts and everything later. What really I think we need to figure out is if this thing sweeping the land, is it a plague? It's going to continue on moving. Is something controlling it? I have jobs for you guys, but I think this might seem a little bit more important right now. Agreed?
Well, yes, but Margbark, you never gave an official answer. Are you wanting to be a part of the Black Wolf Brigade? That's our name, by the way. Archie came up with a very cool name.
Do I need to make patches?
BWB.
I didn't pick that name, but I guess I'm here already. I don't really have much better to do. And I'm invested in the story. Let's go.
I mean, it's not indentured servitude. You can leave anytime. All right. So I'll get you set up. I'll amend contracts. I'll send it.
I don't know, man. All right? A Hana means family, and a family means nobody gets left.
It's good. I like us
damn.
diving into other IPs. I don't know why I'm saying this in Baeth's voice, but hey, we've broken so many walls. Why not the fourth one? All right, so he sends a message out. He walks back over to his desk. He starts sorting through contracts. And you guys kind of walk up as he waves you over. As he's sorting through contracts, Archie, you notice for a moment something that makes your heart stop for a second. What you see on paper as he's sorting through that quickly gets shuffled under other things is a sigil. And in the middle of the sigil is a wolf. And this sigil is white. It's a wax stamp that's put on this. But you can read within the indentation around it and the inking of it that this sigil says Hadley and Sons.
You fucking wanker.
What was that?
Archie just act like he owns the place, just starts finger down on a paper very forcefully and just slides it off and just does it again until he finds the specific
Takes
sigil.
you a few, but you get to it.
I pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up this sort of yellow tinted piece of parchment with this white wax seal on it.
Now I'm going to examine it.
Okay. Yeah. As you're looking down, it's a pretty basic bill of sale. You can see a few items that are, typical exports to places. Most of them are just simple weaponry. Basically, what you would think that Baeth is keeping his armory stocked with. It does say that it comes from your hometown, your home city of Port Wayworth.
I'm just gonna hold it out to Baeth with my finger pressing against the seal. Hey, Baeth. I got a question for you.
Sure.
Who's this little groupie here? Hadley and Sons.
Oh, that I've been working with them for probably the past 2.5, 3 years. About. They are an import-export business out of Port Wayworth.
Did you say Hadley?
Huh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you ever seen him in person?
Yeah. Well, no, I've dealt with his sons. He's got 2 sons. 2 of them.
His sons, you say?
Big fellows, It doesn't seem like they would have much brains, but one of them actually is pretty smart. The other one is clearly the muscle.
This isn't good, Margbark.
That's good to know. Well, so since we're business acquaintances, eh?
Yeah.
I'd really love to meet him.
I mean, yeah, sure. I've got semi-regular shipments in. I don't need anything now since we are pretty well stocked up from, what you guys might need on your next expedition. So, but
wait, who are the Hadleys?
Oh boy.
Yeah, what?
That's all right.
Why do I get the
Baeth.
sense
Next time,
you, Archie, know these fellows?
No, never met him before in my life.
Okay. Yeah, well, that is a weird thing to point out then, because it kind of seems like you do.
He sets the paper back down.
I feel like this is a conversation that's not going to go anywhere. So yes, if it's a blood feud with a name that you have, I don't mind you meeting them. There are always other people to ship me things. So I don't care. We can always build new business relationships, but the thing is I don't need you stabbing me in my back because you are closer to me than they are. So, hey, man, whatever you want to do.
No, I only smack people square in the face with this axe.
Okay. Well, cool. Do you have any other questions upon that line of conversation, or can we move on to the black thing, smoky object that moves across the land and takes people so that they are forgotten?
I don't know. This was a new one for me.
Yeah, sure. We can shelf these fuckers for a while.
Okay. I mean, like I said, it is up to you what is more important in life. But, you got it.
Well, I think we know where to find him, Archie.
Find who?
Archie's old best friend, before he met me.
He's a fucking wanker is what he is.
All right. So with this new amount of information, after Baeth flips through the other few things,
Baeth, since you're such a good bruv, I'll give you a wee bit of advice. Anybody who uses that symbol, who's not me, you probably shouldn't trust them.
yeah, okay. I don't really trust anyone I do business with you. I mean, you guys are the exception. And he winks.
Convincing.
That's probably good. I mean, you know the business. So
Exactly.
yeah, there you go. Okay, so here's the I can do this real quick, and he amends the original contracts that you guys have, and he has a couple places for you to initial. Okay, so you sign here, and here, and then on this third page, you sign here at the bottom. We date here. I'll do a stamp on this side. So if you go ahead and do that, don't worry about reading it. And he thrusts a pin into your hand, Margbark, and kind of just points places out.
Whoa. I need my lawyer to go over this first.
Oh, you have lawyers?
I take his papers.
Okay. Archie starts going through it for you.
I'm reading them.
Hold on. I need 6. Should I trust this contract?
Oh, absolutely.
Never mind. Archie, should I trust this contract?
Well, I'm on page 4 of 573, so you're going to have to give me a bit of time to figure that
It's
one
the
out.
same contract you already signed.
Fuck it. Where do I sign?
Okay, so you sign in 6 different places and initial in 42 different places. The contract is now signed. You have a horse outside. There's a space at the bottom of the paper for you to name because no one wants to hear me do Stable Grandpa anymore.
Wait, what? I have to name a horse? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you can either name it now, sign it on the contract, or you can go talk to Stable Grandpa about what his opinion might be.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to go talk to
All
Stable
right.
Grandpa.
So
For sure.
You inform Baeth that she'll name it once you meet it because you can't name a horse without seeing it in the face.
Of course.
All right, so you're all signed up. You will also have your own room at the edge. You'll be set up with a horse and able to get in on these contracts once you've, stopped people from being swallowed into nothingness. The 3 of you finally leave Outward Enterprises and look back real quick. And does anyone grab Aaron Azure, who is, again, just staring at the ceiling?
I'm still reading the contract.
Nope.
Like, he's signing it while I'm reading it.
Aaron Azure, I forget all about Aaron Azure. He's just chilling in Baeth's house
He's
now.
just chilling in Baeth's place.
Poor Baeth. We don't really need him.
You might for Chaundry.
Hey, Aaron, you want to go do something fun?
Oh, hey, baby, I didn't even know I was here for a second. I love fun. I mean, we were on a horse.
You want to go piss off Chaundry?
Oh, yeah, that dickhead? How are we going to
Yeah.
piss him off?
Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over, talk to him, and you're going to tell him that we made
Drugs.
all the wizards disappear
Oh, sorry.
because they were doing drugs.
Drugs. Okay. Not that you did the deal of getting rid of them, but because they were doing drugs. You see, the problem...
No, we got rid of them because they were doing
Well,
drugs.
the problem is that I do drugs. So if we start the assault...
It's not the same kind of drugs.
Okay.
They were doing that chemical drug.
Oh, no, baby, you gotta do just natural... Well, okay, no, let's scrap that for a second. I do a lot of stuff that was made in a laboratory. If you kind of, I'll try anything thrice.
Well, the guy's name's Dexter.
Yeah, you know?
They always yell at some girl to get out of his laboratory.
Yeah, her name is Pee-Pee.
No,
Not-
it was
It's
not.
so stupid. It's not a good joke. It's so bad. Oh,
Well, I don't want to hear it.
that's true.
Yeah, we'll
I
talk
guess
about
I don't
bad
have the.
jokes now.
Oh, it's boom. Hello, dear listener. This is Will, aka the voice of Six, and your editor for this podcast. If you would like some more nerdy world building information, check out our website at netherrealm.com. That's NOTHER realm.com. Our next episode will release on February the 27th, so make sure that you're following the podcast on your favorite platform so that you don't miss any of the new episodes or the bonus content that we are planning to release. And if you're enjoying the podcast and want to help us grow, the best way you can do that is to leave us a 5-star review on whatever platform you're listening. And as always, share it with your friends. Now please stand by for a message from one of your favorite characters. Hello, it's me, Six, and I'm here to talk to you about my new upgrades. First, let me show you my laser eyes.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, then my refrigeration core.
I know that this is supposed to be a yes and thing and all this kind of improv, but no, that would break any sort of survival stuff. No.
Invisibility armor?
How do you think invisibility armor would even work? How, like, we got a system, we have rules. No.
Fine. Then I will just use my newfound powers of persuasion to persuade our wonderful listeners to share the podcast. Please share, and don't be afraid to tell me what you think of me. I give you all my feelings. I love you.
Do you want a magical exhaust port? As the four of you, the party and Aaron Azure, are leaving Outward Enterprises and sort of collecting your thoughts on how you're supposed to handle Chaundry coming up, from the sky, that is crystal blue, it's a gorgeous day, from the sky flies in the black raven with gold-tipped wings, and it lands on the ground in front of you and cocks its head back and forth like ravens do, and looks between each of you.
I kneel down in front of it and I go, "Hey, bruv, how you doing?"
As soon as you say that to it, it opens its beak wide, and without moving it, you hear, "Hello, my dearest Archibald and Six. Don't worry, I'm not jealous of that strange power that was strolling through Arcus and back to Leyland with you. Wink, wink. No, no, no. In fact, I bring you exuberant tidings and scandalous news from betwixt the golden grapevines. It seems as though ye old ascendant Neverthere has found himself a member of the great chorus. Mayhaps you'll hear their solemn song sung soon. A warning, however, their circumlocution can be quite tedious. Good luck getting any actual truth out of them. Get it? Because Navarre, truth, Navarre. In other news, I sense that you've passed on one of my lovely coins, and is quite pleased. Please accept this extension of cursed power, and remember, the people live for indulgence. Carry on, children, carry on." And then with a snap, the bird closes its mouth and begins once again looking at each of you expectantly.
What the fuck did we just witness?
Oh, right. Wait. Yeah, we never caught him up on that part, did we, Six?
Yeah, my mask. I mean, I know that you recognize what I am at this point because I told you, but yeah, it has a lot to do with this entity. All of this is weird.
That's a word.
Weird? Question? Is it weird? Is this weird?
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking weird.
The weirdest thing is Margbark, as you look at Six, you could see the golden cracks on his mask continue to lengthen down the side of his face, and one of them connects with the hole where his glowing teal eyes peek out. You feel a greater connection to this 6. Go ahead and tell me what the boon is on it currently.
So my current boon is that when I gain advantage when I am trying to persuade someone when it is helping save their lives.
That boon now extends to a deception.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Bro, you are making me broke.
I'm for it.
Broke as fuck.
Okay. Now, Archie, you see this vision too, and as you think about it, you think about the mark on the back of your hand. The crescent moon that's there begins to fill out and become a fuller moon. And you can feel the powers of your boon also increase. Can you tell me what the current boon is?
The basic, I think, idea was I had advantage on perception checks using smell or hearing, so non-sight.
Okay. So as this moon fills out more, this power now extends to insight. So if you're trying to suss out of someone's, what their motives are, or if they're telling the truth or something like that, dogs typically have a connection with people. They can sense good people, bad people, and they certainly don't do it through sight. It's typically
Holy
smell.
shit.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, people's biology changes when they lie.
Yep.
So, or it should. Most people should. Some people, okay. But
Yep. So there you go. You guys are even more broken in social situations. All right. It is certainly a weird thing that you're seeing, Margbark. You can feel kind of this power pulsing out of it. The weirdest thing is the breaking up of whoever this person, this to you, Raven, was talking about, because you did hear the static within there. But
did I hear an A in there?
You heard, and this is just you. At this point, 6, you heard the A. Archie, you heard an A and an N.
A and an N.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? The first Mummy movie. Anaxunamun.
Yeah, nice, good reference.
Those are such good movies. Ugh.
Oh, they are such. Scorpion King.
Brendan Fraser mummies are such good movies.
Brendan, there you go. Tom Cruise Mummy, terrible.
I assumed as much because they tried to make it a horror movie, didn't they?
Well, they also tried to make a universe with it, so they brought in Russell Crowe, who plays Hyde, Dr. Jekyll.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah. And it's so they were going to build like that. Yeah, okay. We aren't going to go in that. Okay. All right. So yeah, this happens. The Raven is just sitting there.
Thank you. We'll see you later.
It nods and flies off.
Okay.
Hey, you dismissed it, man.
It's not a crow, so
Bye.
I'm not gonna give it a piece of bread. I feel like that'd be insulting.
Yeah. Okay. So now you guys make your way back over to the
I look
edge
around and see if
for me
anybody
to
else
play.
noticed a screaming raven.
People are walking by and not paying attention.
Okay.
What did Aaron Azure do during this time?
It doesn't matter because he's on drugs. So
Yeah.
He's in outer space, dude.
He is fairly certain he is tripping balls.
yeah, my boy is gone.
Yeah. He's gone, but always there. It's very impressive. All right. So,
okay.
what plan are you formulating as you go to the edge?
all right. So here's how we're gonna do this.
Wait. No one's gonna explain the talking fucking bird. Really?
Well, you're gonna have to meet Saint Sebastian to understand the talking fucking bird,
And
as you so
that's-
eloquently put it.
Somewhat difficult because he's under.
Saints, talking birds, tattoos that change, cracks on faces.
Fingers crossed. Anyway.
What was that?
I don't know.
I heard an A. It was more like
I don't know. Anyway,
All right.
look, it's not relevant right now. Let's handle what's immediately in front of us, and I'll explain that to you.
on the way to the next spot.
Yeah.
I'm starting
Agreed.
to regret signing that contract.
Well, the contract has nothing to do with this, so it's all right. Plus, you'll find out that every contract is breakable in some way, shape,
You
or form.
can't say this isn't a little interesting.
That's not the word I was going to use, but I guess it fits.
Yeah, I said it was fucking wicked the first time I heard it too. Anyway, all right. So the right whale Summary. Purple golden bird is familiar of a servant, maybe. He believes this is the last one to know the names of a dying god. He wants to bring him back. I don't know, man. Look at my character sheet. It says fucking maybe near deity. But that's your summary, pretty much. Look, point is, we almost died in a cave in. Found some other cave. Had some dude there. He cursed us. It's
pretty
kind of
cool.
fucked up. He says he's cool. I say he's fucked up. He cursed us.
He did curse us with these boons.
We got some weird shit going on here, but I don't have time to worry about that. That's the least of my worries because it's not hurting me. So there's your summary. I really can't give you much more until we go find the guy again. And we're going to find the guys if we go under the chasm underneath 6. What's that city called?
Woundhold? Yeah, Woundhold.
Yeah, that place. Woundhold. There's caves underneath it that lead to the other side of it. And that's how we found a guy.
I think we'll have to see Saint Sebastian again. So we'll make sure to introduce you. It'll make a lot more sense then.
No, it won't. It won't make any more sense. It'll be just as fucking weird, which is why
That's kind of true.
I didn't want to explain it to you in the first place. Doesn't help.
I feel like my life is about to get a lot weirder hanging out with you two.
Oh, we should wait. All right, let's make shots to say let's get fucking weird.
And the old space cadet over here.
Oh, if you've never been to space, you should totally try it at least once. I mean, the cosmos are the cause of everything that is most good. That's why they're called the cosmos.
that
Did
was
you know
good.
that?
Oh, that was good.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
All right, so plan. Here's a plan. It's not a good one, but it's all I got. I mean, really, it's all we got. So we're gonna say that we interrupted the ritual. They were trying to summon the guy named Dormlau, I don't know, Bunga.
The Revenant.
Whatever. Yeah, that guy. We interrupted it. We hit something on the stone, and some black mist came out. And all the Nixon Herpeters, whatever the name is, inheritors, the guys who aren't going to get anything because they're all dead now, they started, like, convulsing and dying, and so we ran, and, well, they should be dead and gone. Contract completed. We never saw Dennis, so we assume he escaped already or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He was hurt before we found him, so it's irrelevant.
It sounded like you were trying to come up with a lie, but you explained exactly what happened.
Right. The lie is that we caused it. I mean, this was like 90% true, but still.
Don't worry, I'll do all the talking.
See, this is why I let him do the talking.
Hey, so what part do you want me to play in this whole fabrication? That is not a fabrication, but a 10% apparently. I'm good at math.
We need you as a character witness.
You're just going to say
Oh,
you saw the black
shit.
thing come into the city.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, it was,
Also, tell him that you don't know Zeke Gladfoot.
I don't know Zeke Gladfoot.
Exactly. It's
We're
not a
on the
lie.
same page then.
No, don't.
Okay,
no, hold on.
cool.
Wait. Don't bring up Zeke. We don't even know if he knows Zeke. The only name he gave us was Dennis.
True.
Oh, old Dennis, his son. That kid's a fucking square.
Oh,
Wait, do
Dennis
I
is
remember
okay.
Dennis?
Yeah, you
You
remember
remember
Dennis.
All
Dennis.
right,
Hey,
so
okay.
Dennis made it. Which means
Dennis did make it.
Well, you never met Dennis, so it wouldn't be a sort of contradiction. You were told the name from something else, and it was yeah. But Aaron is your does.
We didn't
remember
see
Dennis.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
yeah, in our
Okay,
case,
let's
it
do
wouldn't
this.
be. But in the fact that Aaron remembers him is,
Something.
What's the worst that could happen? Let's go.
I mean, nothing.
Oh,
Because
man,
Chandra's
where's
a
the-
fucking tool.
Yeah, but he could make your name worth dog shit in all the right circles.
I can cut his fucking balls off in all the right circles.
So, you guys make your way over to the edge. Now, just because it's been a sticking point the few times that we've visited this particular inn/tavern, how do you open the door?
Margbark, will you open this door?
Wait. I learned from example pretty well.
Okay.
I punched the door.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack for me, please. Just add your proficiency bonus as a d20 plus 3, I think.
I'm the
Is that level
fucking
5?
victor.
Yeah, that's a 13 plus 3, so 16.
I fucking love it.
Okay. The door wasn't latched. Whoever went into it last did not close it all the way, so you punch this door and it swings back and hits the wall behind it. everyone in the bar turns towards you. The first thing they see is Margbark there with a fist extended.
I walk by and I fist bump his extended fist.
Nice. It's a weird scene in an anime where everything works out for the protagonists. Pansy notices you come in, and
Pansy, good to see you again.
God, this is not going to work out well for me. Hi.
Hello.
Good conversation. What can I do for you? Are you here to sleep?
Alcohol.
Please. Oh my God.
Wait, no, that's not a signal. Guys, don't do it.
He pulls my hands down just as they're glowing purple.
You just see Archie slowly, his veins slowly going back into his skin as he comes out of his rage.
We're actually here to meet that guy, and I point to Chaundry.
Yeah, he's flipping through a book over near the fire. The weirdest thing.
Is it come?
No, it's not. It's
go,
not.
go,
It's
go,
really
go.
not. It's go, go,
Oh,
go,
okay,
go, go.
yeah, okay, good.
The weird thing that you guys notice about him right now is he's in a chair that does not fit this place. This motherfucker got a chair somewhere and brought it into Pansy's Inn and has placed it there for him to sit in while he's in front of the fireplace.
I'm not surprised.
Chaundry, great news.
Oh, good. You've finished the job that I've paid you for already in full.
Well, no, you still owe us more money.
All right, did you finish the job?
Everyone's dead.
Everyone in the town is dead.
No, your son is still alive, we believe. We never met him.
So, wait, how could my son, Deneth, how do you know that he's alive if you never met him?
Because you remember him.
I would remember my son whether or not he was alive. If he died, I would still mourn his death.
Do you remember the town baker?
The town baker? I have my own...
Who else do you remember from town? Name some folks.
Well, there was Lord Commander Haran. There was
Yes.
Quix Pudridge.
Yep.
We helped him.
We met
Yep.
them.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. There was the commander of the church guard who I didn't hire him, so I don't
Very
remember
surprised
his
he
name.
made it.
But you should fire all of them. They're not worth what you're paying them.
The church
pretty
pays
bad.
for them. I don't have any control over who they choose.
Oh, all right. Well, then if it's free, it's free.
It's kind of like, clergy and such. I understand.
But then there's the person who runs Doting Doublets and Other Grateful Garments in town, and their name is, and you could see the look wash over his face, this sort of confusion.
He didn't make it. She didn't make it. They did.
No,
They?
but we.
They.
I don't remember everyone that's in town. I'm an important man. There's not. Did you get rid of the Nyx inheritors?
Yeah, actually, I got some bad news for you though. Your son's the reason they're there.
My Deneth would not. I sent him to that school, and he would.
I'm just nodding.
not.
I'm just nodding, like very slowly, like very knowingly. Like there's clearly no lie in my face because it's true.
Yeah, unfortunately, Deneth, let's call it a rebellious phase.
Deneth doesn't have a rebellious bone in his body, nor the strength of character to lie to me in any state or form, or to go against my best wishes. So, I'm disinclined to believe you.
I think he wanted to look cool.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. With advantage because everyone's helping you out around here.
And it's also the truth.
Okay. So that is a 14 plus 5 now.
Holy shit.
19.
I
A game Tanner's fun thing that he gave me.
He is. The boy has always been a little shit. A disappointment. Even.
Well,
I'm
I
not
think he just
done
wants to
ruminating on this particular thought, so if you'll please allow me to finish my statement.
I was just going to suggest he has a stupid name.
Deneth is out of the will. Easy enough. Now please continue.
Well, that's probably a smart decision, honestly. But yeah, Nick's inheritors are going. It's a stupid name. They don't inherit anything.
Look, I don't know that you really care about how it happened, but
He doesn't. He specifically told us he doesn't care how we did it, and he didn't want to know.
Did you leave a lot of dead bodies in my home or around my home?
Not one.
Nope,
Probably not
I
one.
don't think you're gonna find too many dead people.
Oh,
Roll
you might.
deception.
Not one.
Wait, wait, the black
there's
smoke
someone-
would have.
There's someone cut in half. There's someone that's smoked. You don't know if it takes dead bodies or not.
Oh, I was going to say there might be 2 people shoved in a closet, but. And
Right.
also, those bodies were all burned to unrecognizableness, you told us. So I didn't even know they were able to be seen as body because it was magic burning. So
I mean,
I figured it
they'll leave
cremated them, and I could be wrong.
They'll
but-
leave a smell, but like.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair. But the body's not there, so it doesn't matter because he asked about bodies.
What's his name was Pitt was just chopped in half and left in a corner.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I rolled a 15 minus 1, but as part of this whole explanation, I'll say, we did catch two guys going through your study. They're currently locked up in the closet. They ransacked that place. I think they took a few valuable items. Very, very messy. Another one took like a really nice bottle of wine. Oh boy, you're gonna need to get these things checked out.
Fuck, what was the name of the bottle of wine? What
It was Fraumaken's Chablis.
Oh, okay.
Ah, Chablis.
Wait, they took the Chablis?
I told him not to.
Well, wait. If you caught them all, would they not? Did you not find? Did you not find it? The bottle.
Nope, it was gone.
You can see his eyes start to tear up.
I look at 6, and I just give him a very wide-eyed, keep your fucking mouth shut look.
Did this bottle of Chablis have some meaning to you? You seem attached to it.
It is grown at the Queen's own vineyard on the Castle Isle on the lake. It's there's only the grapes don't exist anymore. They brought them over from the old country when.
Oh wow, that sounds expensive. How much is that worth?
The amount that I already told you it was.
It's like 3. He said 3,000 eider.
I
is
think
what
so.
he would say.
Man, I can't wait to. I mean, I wish I could get a taste of that.
Wait,
Extinct grapes.
Chaundry finally recognizes that you're there, and he
stupid.
turns to you. Who the fuck are you?
Well, I'm Margbark Smoth, of course.
Oh, as if that's supposed to mean.
There's a bit of help we brought in because they were doing some kind of weird ritual
Where'd you find him?
on the road.
In prison.
Okay. All right. No need to roll deception.
I feel like me saying on the road, 6 would not have said in the prison, but okay. Never mind. I found him on the road. 6 found him in the prison.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
So-
Bruce.
In prison.
In what prison?
He's confused. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I was never in prison.
Oh no, the road feels like a prison to me.
Ooh, roll deception at advantage. With the road feels like a prison.
Oh,
to
wow.
Oh,
me.
if you're already giving it advantage, then okay, never mind.
I'm gonna allow that because I liked it. Before you say anything, I just want to give some sort of visual idea of Will's current state of being. I can only describe it as a little boy pee dance. Did you get a nat 20?
No, it's even better than that. I haven't rolled a nat 20 in a while. And yes, I did get a nat 20 for my advantage. Thank you for the advantage because the first roll was a natural 1.
Wow, either end of the spectrum. Chaundry, his face remains the same. He sort of sniffs up his tears. They actually pull back into his tear duct. Wow.
Gross.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, he nods at this, and as he looks you up and down Margbark, what he does notice is the bag hanging from you. I'm sorry. That's a very nice bag that you have there.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I thank you. I've acquired this in my travels over the years. It's a very special bag to me.
I'm like
Oh, and
90,
would you-
I'm like 95%. There was no description given for that bag.
I said it was a black bag.
black
I
bag.
believe. Yeah.
It was black leather.
No, but my point is there's no obviously indicating factor that we noticed that was owned by somebody. So that means we may have just shot ourselves in the foot.
Oh yeah. Tell me, where on your travels did you get such a thing? I think I would like to pick one up myself.
Oh, I couldn't possibly remember. I've had so many.
You must try.
No, I swear it was a gift from an old friend.
Do you remember the name of the old friend?
Hold on. Randall, maybe?
Randall.
Yes, that sounds right. Like I said, it's been years.
Sure.
Yeah.
How many years?
Oh, many.
Many. Great. Roll deception for me.
Please get a nat 20. Oh, cool. That's your bag. Nice bag.
Oh, that is a 10 plus 7.
Oh, shit. He's got a +7.
Wow.
Yeah, that
sneaky
charisma
bitch.
being up has really helped me out.
The funny thing is, I have a bag that looks just like that. Good taste, I suppose. Sorry for the massive amount of inquiry.
Oh, quite all right. Great minds, my friend. Great minds.
Sure. Okay, so the three of you are telling me that the job is done. Now, forgive me if I don't quite believe you.
I'm sorry. I'm just having a time. We did this thing for this guy, getting paid by him, and we robbed him fucking.
Like anybody listening to this podcast saw it going any other way.
If only he knew what was in my bag.
So, okay. I'm sorry if I seem a bit distrusting of you, but this is a contract, and I would like proof that the contract has been fulfilled before I pay you the remaining 75 eider. You have any proof that you got rid of the Nix inherited problem?
Aaron is your.
He finally looks over to the bard, who is actually wandering through the bar, just kind of touching people on their shoulder. Man, this is it's like heaven. It's like, if you ever wanted to rub like the softest cow that's just made of butter. I mean, it is such a good feeling, man. And the guy that he's rubbing is just, he is so weirded out at this point. He's just rubbing his suede jacket.
Oh, my face hurts.
That is your, I recognize Aaron Azure. Sure, if you can get him out of a drug-induced stupor for long enough, I could potentially see him as a decent witness in this situation. He was chronicalizing the whole thing.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, hey, oh man, what are you guys doing here? How did you, it's been so long.
Yes. 5 minutes. A long time. Hey, can you please tell Chaundry what you saw?
Oh, I can.
Don't leave anything out.
I can sing it.
Please fucking do.
I hate myself. I thought of it as it was coming out of my mouth. He sings the song of his people. I was sitting outside, spending daylight with my own company. I was so high. Then I looked to the town and heard something. Crashing glass fires past left me wondering, did those fellas I helped stir up trouble? Their disguise left my eyes seeing double. But I held it, the spells that I cast in, songs I'm weaving, words leaving so fast. And then the silence, it came from the eastward, rubbed my eyelids, drugs I did no safe word. I could say to delay this new monster. Dark and stark sounds of silent imposter. Caught in smoke, inks that choke all I'm feeling. All I know is to run, but I'm reeling. Force is dark at the heart, now it's chasing. Realizing, despising, disgracing. All the earth that it touches forgotten. For the moment inside it is caught in. And it reels like it feels something pulling. Rushing Archus, not far this dark calling. Over walls floats it all as it seeps through. Cracks and seams, stones and beams, just like dreams do. But the city half empties unbroken. Nothing dead left unsaid for the spoken. Now the reason I sat on the stump then has me stumped like a chump all for nothing. Is this darkness in my head, or is it some new plague that has begged for a visit? That's all I can decry, for then I fled with the mask and the sword and the wolf head. Chaundry is... I don't want to have to roll persuasion for my own fucking song. So what I need you guys to do is, you know what? This was all the truth. It's all the truth. You told him the truth. It's up to him whether or not he wants to believe it. And he looks over this, over the four of you. All of this is so immensely unbelievable.
Imagine how we feel. We lived it.
Agreed.
Is my home safe and free of the incursion placed upon it by these young people?
The only way you're going to believe us is to go home and see it yourself.
Well, then I won't pay you until I see this, if that is your argument.
You seem trustworthy. I don't believe you'd withhold payment on a job complete. There's a lace of a threat in there, by the way, just so you know, Tanner.
Roll intimidation.
17.
Okay. You can see his face. It goes sort of very neutral when you say this. The severity that he's carried on his face kind of disappears. Fine. Put it this way. Everything in life is business, correct?
Indeed.
So what I will do is I will go ahead and pay you your remaining... I will go ahead and pay you your remaining 75 Eider. And I will go home, assess the situation, and if I have any issues, I will get in contact with you. If you are not opposed to that, then neither am I.
Two things. Two things.
Sure.
Your armory was open. Somebody got into your armory, so you would definitely check that out. And two, you'll find 2 green coats stuffed in the closet. Your study, they've been in there for... How long you guys say about now? About 50 so hours? They probably won't survive much longer. So when you get there, you should probably let them out.
Sure.
That way you don't have to clean up dead bodies.
Fine. All right. And he pulls out his purse and begins counting out a few coin. He counts out 75 Eider and hands it over to you.
I divvy it into 3 and hand it to 6 and Margbark.
Wait.
Yes.
70. What was the original agreed upon amount?
Are you asking him?
No, I'm not. I'm asking.
The agreement was 150 now, 150 later.
Yeah. Actually, look at, I don't really care about Eider. But Archie, if you remember, was it the agreement for 150 and 150?
Archie's just counting out 3 stacks of 25. He's waiting to see. Not even really looking at Chaundry, just waiting to see what his reaction is at 6 asking that question.
Well, no, we agreed on 150 and 75. The upfront was for the extra items you needed to complete the quest.
Then why did you say you had paid us half?
Yes, why?
He looks over at you and a bit of a snarl comes on his face. Fine. It is you got to get a deal where you can. You don't keep money by spending money. And he counts out the other 75 and hands it over to you.
No hard feelings. Everything in life is business.
Yes, it is.
You know, that's kind of noble in its own way.
Archie's going to take his 2 stacks of 25 and combine it back together, and he's going to slide them back over to Chaundry, and he's going to be like, consider this an investment on some of the damage I may have caused.
On some damage you may have caused.
Well, no fight goes you always plan it to go.
All right. And he takes it back and puts it back in his purse.
Shit, I didn't expect that from Archie.
He's already got it.
I like it.
Well, we'll wait. I'll explain.
Oh, yeah.
Is hard business. Okay. Look, so I believe we're on the level at this point. I don't have, if you can imagine, many allies like you. Understand where I'm coming from?
As far as I'm concerned, after you walk out of here, I've never met you. I might meet you again down the road, but I've never met you up until I meet you again.
But how would you like to actually have met me and also help me out with my new barony in Perotia? I need people who can get things done. Dangerous people.
Are you implying the ability to act under authority of a barony?
Well, of course you would have to leave Baeth, yes, but yes, you would have the authority of a barony behind everything you do.
Oh, I see. So it would be a direct employment, not an employment of all of us, so to speak. Would be cutting the fat from the meat, so to speak.
Sure, no middleman.
I knew I shouldn't have signed that goddamn contract.
Well, unfortunately, we are under contractual obligation. Maybe when the contract is up, we can talk. Barony does sound pretty powerful.
I can buy out a contract easily.
6 and Mog may head with you, but I like Baeth. I like working with him. I like the cut of his jib. Think I'll hang out here.
I was only going to go if you were going to go, Archie. I'm staying with Baeth as well.
There's a smirk on Archie's face. It kind of denotes it. He's definitely smelling what Chaundry is stepping in there.
Aaron comes on, between you guys and puts his arms over you guys. And you can't buy on Azure either, baby. I am sticking with the life that I have chosen, and that is making the greatest music you've ever heard, but also chronicling the whole adventures of these 2 dummies. And this new dummy, too. So these are my best friends ever. You cannot buy me out. Chaundry Ababla.
I just thumbs back towards Aaron. Yeah. Well, Aaron said.
Chaundry looks completely unamused at this and says, fine. Should I have need of your assistance in the future, I will reach out to Baeth. I believe that we could greatly assist one another. I have connections that Baeth does not have, especially in the capital. So when I make my move on Perotia and reclaiming the area, I will call upon you if you would like to make more either.
Well, whenever you need a skull cracked, you let us know.
Very good. At this point, I bid you adieu. I am going to turn in. I have an early morning trip back tomorrow. Back to, well, home for now. I can't tell you, Perotia. It was a beautiful place before it, well, was abandoned. So, have a wonderful night, everyone. I will see you in the future. And he begins to walk off.
Perotia was abandoned?
He walks up, so I guess he goes upstairs, right?
Yeah, he goes upstairs.
All right. Is Pansy over at the bar?
She is.
I walk over there and I slide 10 gold over there and I say, that's if you water down whatever he orders in the morning.
Well, I'd have to double water it down, but sure.
Perfect.
All right, she
Fucking
takes the money.
asshole.
All right. So at this point, Chaundry has gone back up. The four of you, the three of you and Aaron Azure, are still at the inside. What do you do?
Well, okay.
Oh boy.
Does 6 ask about why Archie gave the money back?
No. All right, 6, first
Okay.
of all, doesn't care about money. Second of all, trusts Archie with everything at this point. So maybe Margbark has something to say about
Yeah,
it.
Margbark looks at 6 and Archie and says, don't you gentlemen think it's time to celebrate? And reaches down into the bag of holding and pulls out a very fancy bottle of Chablis and pops that sucker open and takes a big old swig and passes it to Archie.
Except when you reach down into the bag, something grabs hold of your wrist and pulls you down in.